how you all are doing today. Right, a couple of weeks ago I was doing a lesson, and in the background I had a guitar which I said someone had brought in for a bit of a repair. It was a friend of mine. It was his brother's guitar, and he said to me, I've got my brother's guitar, and I wonder if you could have a look at it. It hasn't been played for years. It's been sitting in the attic in the box. So when he brought it round, the box was a bit beaten up, and of course when I opened the box, it was one of these. Now, most people will know these obviously from the Beatles, from the violin bass. Well, this is a 6-string, and I must admit, I didn't know they made a 6-string. So I've been online and had a look, and they reintroduced the 6-string and obviously the violin bass back, I think about 2012 or something, as a reintroduction of it. This one is from the 60s. Now, I'm not quite sure of its actual age. I've actually written and sent emails and pictures it to Hofner, but they haven't come back to me. So if anyone is out there that could identify this one, because most of the ones that I've seen, this bit here has 2 switches, obviously, which I'm assuming is for the front and back pickup, and a volume and tone control. Now, there was a model that came out, I think 67, which had a similar but a slightly bigger control panel, and what that had on it was a fuzz section, so you get a distorted fuzz sound. Now, this one, which is ironically not the same, but it has a main volume control. It has a blend control here, which obviously blends between the 2 pickups, and a button with a depth control. Now, when I press that button, in fact, I'll play it for you. I'm going through my PV here, so you know it's coming for a clean sound. So that's it. And then you can, so you go from the back pickup, then you get the middle pickup, and then the front pickup, or it might be reverse round, I'm not sure. But now, when you press this button, this little button here, now you get a, so you get a distorted sound. So I'm wondering if this is one of the early ones that they produced. I can't seem to find anything about it. I've spoken to a couple of guys in the UK and one guy in America. He thinks that this was the original prototype, or one of the prototypes, before they started manufacturing the one with the fuzz, and there wasn't that many made. So we're sort of a bit lost with this one. I've had to do a bit of work on it. Unfortunately, it's a shame that the scratch plate is no longer with it, which is a bit of a shame. It would originally have come with a scratch plate. You can see evidence of where it would have been screwed in. I've taken this apart and cleaned up the pots. There were screws missing from the pickup, so I've had to get some new brass screws. The machine heads, now they are the original machine heads that are on there, but a couple of them were jammed up, so I had to take them apart and sort of free them up, bit of WD-40 and free them all up. They're working lovely and smooth now. I put some new brass screws in there, and I had to make a new back plate, because there was originally a back plate here, because it's got a battery in it. Obviously the battery is to work with electronics for the fuzz. It's a beautiful guitar. I mean, the neck is absolutely spot on. I say, I've stripped it down. Now, I can't age it. The way to age these is to actually literally take the neck off, and it's under the neck. I don't really want to do that. You know, it's such that it's not my guitar, it's my friend's guitar. So I don't really want to do that, to actually get an age. But if there's anyone out there that could identify this model, because I've searched, I've scoured the internet, I've absolutely scoured the internet everywhere, and I cannot find, well, I can find loads of them. You know, people are showing you pictures, some with the old Bigsby arms on it, and the ones with the fuzz button and switch, and the ones with the 2 switches to obviously bring in and out the pickups. Cannot find this one. I have searched and hunted high and low, and I cannot find one with a control panel like that. I mean, it's a superb guitar. I mean, the value of this, well, I've looked at the ones that have just got the normal switching on it, and they're going for like sort of £1,800, £2,000. And I've seen one with the fuzz button, which is not this, obviously this one, but with a fuzz, the whole fuzz thing, and that was like nearly $3,000 US. So there's obviously a great value to this guitar, if someone could identify it. So if there's anyone out there that can identify which this is, or help me find out which this is, would be much appreciated. Marc Lebone. See you again soon. Ciao.